Hi, Dave Taylor here, and this time I want to talk about iPhone cases, specifically for the Apple iPhone 6s. Now, the 6s and the 6 are supposed to be the same, but there's teeny tiny differences in how things are sized. So, when I got my shiny new iPhone 6s from AT&T, well, it's from Apple via AT&T Wireless, but when I got my 6s, I said, this is a really expensive device. It might be beautifully thin, but it's also not incredibly strong. None of these devices are really super strong, so I need a protective case. What I did is I then went and contacted a bunch of vendors and said, do me a favor, send me your stuff. So let's go through them. First one is the Pelican Protector, and like many, it has a hard component, the blue, and it has a soft, more rubberized component, the green. So your phone slips in pretty darn easy, and see, I say pretty darn easy, now I have to prove that, right? So here it is, it's in the phone, and no, the phone's in it, you know what I mean. And one of the things I think is really important to look for with these cases is that you want the top surface of the case to be slightly higher than the surface of the screen, so that if you drop it this way, it's not the screen that absorbs the impact, it's the edge of the case itself. And the Pelican does that perfectly. It's just far enough up that you have that protection, but it still keeps it pretty darn slim. As for the colors and such, well, I guess blue and lime green are an acquired color combination taste. I'll talk about which one I like the most after we've gone through them all, but this you can learn more at pelican.com, and assuming I can get the phone out, we can do it. This is actually the worst part of switching cases, is I always feel like I'm going to actually break my phone doing this. Okay, we're good. We planned that. So the case is $40, but you can find it for about 20 bucks online if you look around. So that's the Pelican case. The next one's actually considerably more unusual. This is the Rokform, and it's Rokform. And like the Pelican, it has the rubber insert, but this is where things get different because it has a cast aluminum back. So that becomes part of the case. So you can use it just like that. And now we have a nice rubberized case with the aluminum back, which gives you some strength. But where this case really shines is that it comes with a bunch of different mounting kits. So here's one that I can put in that works in combination with this little battery. It's not actually a battery, that's why. It's a magnet. So you put this in here, and now you can make it a really nice car mount. And you can see it's plenty strong enough to hold your phone, so you can have the mount on your dashboard of your vehicle, for example. And if you have this insert in the case, anytime you want, boom, it's right on your phone, right on your car dashboard. They also has another mounting kit that has this with Velcro, and you can see that one has the matching hole. So again, you put this on something, maybe your bicycle, maybe your boat, and whenever you want, you just slip your phone on there, you click it, and now your phone is sitting in its protective case on whatever device you've actually mounted the base on. So really pretty slick. They've done a really nice job designing this. If you're looking for something where you need to have that mounting kit, the Rokform is very, very nice solution. But here's the downside. It's $100. So this is by far the most expensive of the cases I'll be looking at. So rokform.com, and I think it actually started out as a Kickstarter, but be that as it may. I also got two Otterboxes. I really like Otterbox. So here's the smaller of the two. This is called the Symmetry. And this is one of the smallest cases that I'm looking at. And again, as Otterbox is well known for its protective cases, their cases are getting much, much slimmer. They used to be these big hulking boxes. My guess is probably better access to materials. They're probably designing with different materials than they used to. Whatever the case, this one turns out to be really nice. It has, again, the soft insert, and there. Once you get your phone in it, it's even slimmer, I think, than the Pelican. The dark is the hard, and the light blue is more rubberized. And as always, what they do is these cases tend to duplicate the buttons on the outside edge. So it doesn't give you any waterproof capabilities or anything, but it is, again, just a little bit off the top surface. And I really like this one. They've done a really nice job of evolving their product line. And the Symmetry is $39.95, but you can find it for just under 20 bucks online in various places. And there must be some trick to this. I think people that are like their professional testers probably have their secret way of doing this. So the other one they sent me is the Strada, and let's see, looks like there's, well, I'm not going to destroy the case on the camera, but what this does is it's actually like a little mini wallet. And you know, you put your phone on this side, as you can see, hopefully, right? And then there's the nice little leather cover, and there's a magnet going on here. And it gives you a really nice, more sophisticated look. And of course, it has a cover on it, so it's going to be much more protection for the screen than one of these sort of cases where you just have the sort of back and sides protected. There's also space for a credit card, and a lot of my friends, that's really the direction they're moving in, where they have just one credit card, if that, and they don't really carry much else, maybe their driver's license. So obviously there's a little bit of a trick to get this out of the case, which I have not yet done, but that's okay. It's a really nice looking case, and I just have to laugh. I mean, seriously, some of these cases, and really the issue with this, and the same with like the Pelican, you'll notice that I actually had to pre-hacksaw the cover to be able to get the case out. A lot of that is because when they have them in retail outlets, there's a lot of theft. I don't really understand people that have that level of confidence and stuff, but they walk in, they pick one up, they stand in the quietest aisle, and they like cut it away and slip it in their pocket or put it on their phone and walk out. So all these companies have to deal with that, which means that we have to deal with all of this, which is a drag. But this one, this is the Pelican Strada. This is leather. It's a very nice, sophisticated, very professional iPhone case. And it's $49.95, and you can find it for probably about 5 or 10 bucks less online if you're a savvy shopper. And both this and the Symmetry are from Otterbox, and both of them you can find more at otterbox.com. Which brings us down to our last two cases. One of which is one that just arrived yesterday, actually. This, I think, just came out on the market. This is the Mophie Juice Pack Reserve. Now, if you go to trade shows and stuff, you are very familiar with the problem of battery life. So, where Mophie really rocks it is this iPhone case has an extra battery. So, you slip your phone in, and I also appreciate that I don't have to actually potentially break my phone to get it into the case. And you slip this guy back on the top. And so now I have my iPhone case, and it's really pretty amazingly thin for a battery case. And now it actually has an extra battery. So this gives me, what is it, about 1800 milliamp hours. So that's basically almost a whole nother iPhone battery. So what this does is that it means that if you're at a trade show all day, or if you're in school all day or something, you don't have to worry about charging your phone 2/3 of the way through the day, because this gives you essentially an extra charge. It's super easy, it's slim, it has a nice feel to it. And one of the things I like is that Mophie's juice packs, Mophie's battery packs seem to have been coming down in price. Might be that they just have access to better, less expensive components. Whatever the mystery is, this is only 60 bucks. And I can remember when Mophie first came out with their units, and they were thicker, considerably thicker, probably like a good 1/4 inch thicker. And those were up around 100 bucks. So 60 bucks for this. This is a no-brainer if you actually go to events where you constantly think about, oh my God, I gotta charge my phone, or I'm not gonna be able to connect with my friends for dinner or something. So I really like the Mophie Juice Pack Reserve. And as I said, I appreciate the fact that I can just slide my phone in and out. It's kind of a convenient feature. Which brings us to the very last one. Oh, Mophie.com gets you more information on their entire product line. They have lots of really cool stuff. And the last one I have is the Skin It. And Skin It's really fun because what they do is they basically have a really high quality plastic printing system. So you can get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different designs. This one is called, any guesses, anyone? Any guesses? Psychedelic Circles. Right, I knew you knew that. So again, it's a hard exterior, it's a soft interior, and this one's particularly easy to work with. You slip your phone in, you can see I did that incredibly fast. Now you slip this into the hard case and you're done, you're good to go. It's really super thin. It really honestly is just a fraction thicker than the phone itself. It comes up above the screen just a little bit. And I love their designs. They also have a lot of licenses for like the NFL and stuff. So if you want to show your team colors or your school colors or something, they can do it. And this guy is 35 bucks. Well, $34.99, skinit.com. And why did I leave this one to last? Because of all of these different iPhone cases, this is the one I like the best. I like it because it's slick, so it's easy to get in and out of your pocket. It has a lot of protective capabilities with the hard plastic, and it's easy to work with, and it also makes my phone essentially just a fraction of a millimeter thicker. So, a lot of different choices, a lot of different cases for the iPhone 6 and 6S. Turns out that they actually are pretty much compatible. But depending on what you're interested in, you might find the Rokform's a great match for a mounting system. You might actually like the more sophisticated Otterbox leather Strada. You might also be able to figure out how to take it out of the package successfully, which would give you one up on me. And a lot of these other cases, they each have their charms. They each have their benefits. So, no huge winner because they're different, but like I said, the Skin It with the psychedelic circles, I really like it. This is the Pro case. These are all iPhone 6 cases. This is Dave Taylor, and I'll see you in my next video.